some light rain, which will be an interesting challenge. I wonder if it's going to turn the wipers on its own. Probably. Wow. You know what? This is just about ready for the prime time, I reckon. If it was a little faster. There we go. Turns the wipers on. I haven't had to put my hand on the wheel once. And the visualization on this model of self-driving hardware is really cool. I like it. And I like the full screen view of it. It's remarkable. Right. It needs to be in the left lane, but there's someone next to me. Is it going to slow down? Oh, there we go. It's getting in. Better hurry up. Me personally, I'm probably a pretty aggressive driver, probably more so than normal, but I would say that the way this model is operating is competent, but it could probably stand to be a little bit more aggressive. Still haven't touched the wheel at all. My hands are clenched, praying to Jeebus. You can kind of see that ambulance in front of me. Oh no, it's looking at the steering wheel. Hold on. Look here. Please pay attention to the road. Yes, I'm trying. You need to look at that screen, not the steering wheel. Oh, at least we'll get a good variety of footage. What happens when I set it to drive faster than the speed limit? I don't think it likes it, or maybe it's just keeping a nice distance. One thing I noticed is that you can't touch the controls on the steering wheel to change the follow distance at all. To automatically come up to the next speed limit. Very nice. I really should have a camera mount that I can suction onto the glass on the roof. As you may know, Teslas are famous for their panoramic roof. I don't know, is roof the right word on a car? I suppose. I'll get a little bit of footage once I get to the service center. This is really good. Let's see what the speed limit's at. Let's put it 105. I know I can go at about 105 without getting fined on mine. In my 2021 Model 3 SR Plus, ooh, car on the side of the road, and it handled it fine. I have not put my hands on the steering wheel once. Oh, apart from in the parking lot when it asked me to. But this is amazing. Jeez, you really could just fall asleep. I mean, you probably couldn't because the car would beep at you to wake you up, but it seems competent enough that, you know, give it a year or so, plus, I don't know, maybe some more relaxed regulations on behalf of the government. But this is awesome. I would love to have this as an Uber driver, because basically at that point I'm just chilling. I'm just chatting with the customer. It would make me want to chat with customers more, probably, because I'm not dealing with a sore ankle, a sore knee. Oh, that truck is very close. A sore ankle, a sore knee, a sore wrist, a sore elbow from driving constantly, because the self-driving features in my 2021 Model 3 SR Plus are basically just advanced lane keeping. Oh man, we're in between two trucks. That's very disconcerting. I would not be disconcerted being between two trucks driving normally, but driving with autopilot on is just yeesh. Nail biting. And there's a speed trap that we just passed, but hey officer, it wasn't me. I wish I could get this higher, but I mean, this is the main event. Everybody knows what it's like to drive on the road. Nobody gets to see that every day, as I have said. I'm just gonna hit it with the 108 max. See how it likes that. Now we do need to take an exit that is all the way 3 lanes over on the left eventually. I wonder if it's gonna try to get over in that lane well in advance or what. This is crazy. It's like out of a dream or something. Alright, traffic seems to be, ooh, sheesh. Traffic seems to be kind of slowing down. Hey, Mercedes, use your indicator. Oh yeah, that's what I would have done. And again, move over again, I reckon. You're going to be taking an exit soon enough. You're wide open. Well, you were. Could have zoomed past. Oh, one thing I did note is this does not seem to have the problem where you have these emergency stopping bays, which are like a little cutout kind of thing, place for you to stop. I'm sure that that's a thing in all countries around the world, I suppose. And my car, when you go past them, sometimes it goes, whoa, as if it thinks there's another lane. It seems to be more focused on following the line than intelligently adapting to all prevailing conditions in my car. Or, I mean, this one does a better job, but mine just seems to like follow lines, follow lines, follow lines. And I mean, that's the difference between the updated hardware models, I suppose. Oh, here we go. There you go. That's the Mercedes that didn't indicate. I cut you off, but at least I indicated. Wonder if this is going to take the tunnel. And this also does seem to like to be in the leftmost lane, unless it knows it's going to be on the highway for a while. It's 90 here, guy. Oh, there we go, just updated. Very nice. It's definitely a very chill driver. It's set at 90, but it's like, yeah, I'll do 80. That's fine. Come on, guy. Hurry up. Yeah, I'm giving it a bit of a boost. Hurry up, guy. You can always just hit him with the, I'm walking here. I'm stomping here. I'm stomping on the accelerator here. I hope this footage isn't too shaky. The gimbal should take care of most of that, I suppose, but I can also auto-stabilize it after. Don't know why I'm saying this. I'll have to put in an alternative audio track of like smooth jazz or something. Uh-oh. Oh, he's pulling over. That's good. That could have been a problem. Tension monitoring unavailable. Why? I'm paying attention. I don't know what HD is, but my doctor says I have 80 of them. Very nice. Probably a bit too much of a slowdown. I mean, you know, all those law-abiding citizens do have a tendency to ensure that they slow down to the speed limit before the posted sign, but oh my god, the way they post speed signs in places honestly makes me question my sanity. Alright, shit could get real here. We're now entering the city of Brisbane. Pretty complex road. Still haven't had to do much. I don't think I have had since the parking lot and instruction. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Come on, guy. wonder if it's on FSD still. I don't know. It was going to get into this lane, which is a turning right lane only, which was an error because the car still had its indicator on from turning left at that set of lights. So I think maybe it was thinking, hey, I need to turn right. So if I hadn't have interrupted it right there, we would have been turning right, I suppose. Or maybe we would have gotten in the lane and then the car would have realized, oh shit, I need to be in that other lane. At which point you're then in that annoying situation where you're one of those guys that's in the wrong lane, and you know, to the letter of the law, people should let you in because it's not a solid line. There's a dash line, people should let you in, but just, you know, because they're of questionable moral ethics, I suppose, they don't want to let you in because they get this in their head that I was in the right lane the whole time, so I don't have to yield to you. I don't have to give way to you. Give way is what we call yield in Australia. And then every single person thinks the exact same thing, feels the exact same way. I was in the lane. I was in the right lane. I shouldn't be punished. But also, you know, it's a dash line. You got to let people in. All right, we're in the tunnel now. I hope Tesla does not send me a bill for a toll. But if they do, I'll say it wasn't me. It was your car. And I'll have proof. I wouldn't have gone this way. But hey, I'm an Uber driver. I know the roads around these parts. Maybe it's not so bad. It's interesting, at least for the video. Which is still recording. Fantastic. That'd be annoying. Imagine doing all this. Having a loan car while your car's getting serviced. Having the opportunity to test full self-driving. Doing this entire full self-driving experience and then accidentally not having pressed record. Sheesh. And also, when you get your car serviced with Tesla, sometimes they will be able to provision you with a loaner vehicle. And in the case that they are not able to provision you with a loaner vehicle, they will usually give you Uber credits of 60 Australian dollars. At least as at time of recording, which is July of 2026. I don't know what it thinks that is. Oh, I guess it's basing its road hallucination on the map. It's like, hey, there's maybe a road here. I don't know. It's very clearly a solid wall, though. Speed camera ahead. Oh, that's good. I wonder if this uses entirely cameras. I would love to update my car to this. This is fantastic. It's probably something I should save up for. I just noticed there's a light in the footwell. Don't know if I have that or not. Probably not. It's kind of cool. Still locked on. Nice. love to be listening to music right now, but I know that I can't do that because I want to put this on YouTube and I'll get content matched. Yay. I don't know if you can see it, but I like how this little auto steer icon actually steers and changes based on the way the wheels oriented. And I love how that, from the perspective of this car, it's just, that's all the world is. It's roads. It's roads as far as the eye can see. That would be the paradise if you were a car, I suppose. Just grids on grids on grids. Biodigital jazz, man. We're about to come up to a busy road, and then the car will need to take an exit and navigate a fairly complex intersection. I'm thinking that they've definitely ensured that the model works well at the very least around the service centers, the places where you are most likely, if you don't own a car that has full self-driving, experience full self-driving like this, whether you do so in a loaner vehicle whilst you're getting a service or you're on a test drive. I reckon probably if you go on a test drive and want to see how full self-driving is, they probably have a route that they have pre-programmed. This is entirely supposition on my behalf, but I would imagine if I was Tesla, I would pick a journey and go film a butt ton of film, or like just drive a Tesla around and get lots of dash cam footage out of all the cameras, and then train up a model specifically on everything on that little route, and then, you know, tell customers when they come, oh, you want to try the new full self-driving? We've got this full self-driving experience. It takes you on this little full self-driving route that we have. And that'll, I mean, look, this is doing remarkably well. I picked a random location to drive to and from. I actually don't have data sharing turned on. I did for probably the first 100,000 Ks that I did in my car, so they got more than enough data from me. There we go, taking that exit. And we're going to come up to a no stopping on the road if it's congested enough. It looks like we're probably going to go over, keep clear section. And then the fairly complex traffic signal junction, and then pull into the service center. All right. Very nice. Now you need to get in the other lane where other people might be. Yeah, there we go. Good job. Very nice. And pulling in. What's going to happen? Are you going to park? Are you going to park for me? What are we doing? It's going to try and park, maybe. Nope, it's just, we're here. Yes, Gavin, we're there. No, you can't park there because there's a big blob Alrighty. That looks like all the hire cars. So I'm going to park it there and they'll probably be pretty happy with that, I reckon. Alright. They have all the same number plates, and I also have, well, they don't have the same number plates, but they have the same number plate plus one in series, you know, one after the other. Alright, there we go. Park. Wow, how was that? That's awesome.